Sonny the Badger here, coming to you with our first episode of the Badger's Den. 5 tips to riding in this. What's up, guys? Sonny the Badger here, coming to you from our brand new Badger's Den. So in the last video you guys heard Mama Badger and myself bought a new house. The house had a 2-car garage, and then it had an additional 2-car garage, which is now going to be deemed the Badger's Den, where I can work on my bikes, store my bikes, and work on pretty much any project I have. You'll probably see lots of videos come from here, and just kind of my man cave, I guess you would call it. Always wanted one of those, never had one. Now I do. So the reason for my video today is it is summertime in Southwest Florida, which means it rains pretty much every day. Generally it rains anywhere from like 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 8 p.m., but it does rain pretty much every day, which I ride pretty much every day. So that means I get caught in the rain quite a bit. And with that being said, I asked on the page last week for people's #1 tip while riding in the rain. So I thought this would be great for those that don't ride in the rain very often, are new riders. Just a few little tips and tricks for riding in the rain, so that you guys will know for future reference. So number 5 was don't do it. Don't ride in the rain. That was that one got quite a few votes actually. Why not ride in the rain? I mean, we're bikers, right? If it's raining, we ride in it. That's just the way it goes. So if you choose not to ride in the rain, hey, that's ultimately your choice. But I'm going to continue to ride in the rain, and I'm sure all the other people that ride in the rain are going to too. But number 5 was don't do it at all. Number 4, pretty much common sense, right? This one is slow down and ride your own ride. So guys, when it starts to rain, just slow down and ride what you're comfortable with, right? So everybody's not comfortable at 90 miles an hour on wet pavement, and that's fine. Ride how you feel comfortable. Don't worry about what's going on around you. You worry about yourself and what's going on with you, and if you feel comfortable at that speed and at that pace, and you just ride your own ride. Number 3, braking. So guys, everybody says be gentle on your brakes. So basically what that means is no sudden movements. Don't grab a handful of front brake, don't grab a handful of rear brake, and a lot of people say don't touch your front brake at all. As a daily rider, I very, very, very rarely ever touch my front brake. If it is to either hold my bike in position because I'm in a hill, or also I will hit it if I have to slow down really quickly. So a light turns red on me, or somebody pulls out in front of me, or anything like that where I have to stop quickly, I will use my front brake. Otherwise, I pretty much use my rear brake the whole time. Anyway, you're going to ride how you're going to ride, but you definitely want to be slow and gradual on the brakes when it's raining. Quick and sudden moves will make your tires break free, and then who knows what's going to happen. So the other piece to braking is giving yourself plenty of room to brake, because those tires will slide. I mean, you only have 2 tires on the pavement. The pavement's wet, so they will slide. So make sure that you back off and give yourself plenty of room between you and the other vehicles. The one thing I've noticed is when it starts to rain, all the cars around me instantly start hitting their brakes. So that means I've got to slow down, and if I'm right on their bumper, that makes that pretty difficult. So back off, give yourself plenty of room to stop if you need to. Number 2, rain gear. So part of having the right equipment is rain gear, tires. So I put tires in the same category. When you're riding and you're riding on bulb tires, it is a lot harder to get traction and grip in the rain. So make sure you have good quality tires, not worn out. If you're going to be riding in the rain, that'll help tremendously. I've ridden both. I've ridden with bald tires, I've ridden with great tires, and I'll tell you, man, the new tires are amazing. Rain gear. So personally, I get caught in the rain quite a bit, and usually it's like a short downpour, and I very, very rarely ever stop and put my rain gear on. Unless I know I'm going to be riding in the rain for an extended period of time. I do have rain gear in my bag, but like I said, I very rarely use it. But the other thing that's nice about rain gear is at 80 miles an hour, that rain can really feel like BBs hitting your skin. And so that rain gear protects you from that. You're not feeling it on your arms and your skin, and that can be more comfortable when you are riding. So number one, and this was my number one too, because most people have never heard about this. When they do their training for riding and all, I've never heard anybody mention this. But the white stripes, the white turn arrows, the yellow lines, all the paint on the road becomes slick as grease when it rains. So if you're on one of those turn arrows, and I'm picking on the turn arrow because this has happened to me, and I am starting to accelerate or slow down, maybe coming off the highway, those things are super slick. If you hit your brake on that, your tire will just slide. Also, if you go to accelerate, if you go to accelerate from a stoplight and those white lines are there, a lot of times your tires will break loose. So be careful and notice the paint on the roads, and I never try to stop on that. So I will literally go around turn arrows and stuff if I'm stopping or slowing down or accelerating, because I know that those are super slick. But that's just something that, unless you've ridden in the rain or somebody's told you, you wouldn't know. But those are just super slick and super dangerous. So that is my number one thing to watch out for when it's raining. So those are my top 5 things to watch out. There are many, many more, but like I said, those are the top 5 that everybody kind of put on my page, and when I tallied them up, that's what I came up with as the top 5 things to watch for when it's raining out. Now there's one more piece of advice I will give you. I personally don't wear a full face helmet. I wear a half helmet, and so when I'm wearing a half helmet and it starts to rain, that rain can come in through like the top of my glasses. The other thing is, if it's really raining, it'll run off my helmet and down my face. So what I do is I carry a ball cap. I carry a Badger ball cap in my bike. I will put that on underneath my hat with the bill sticking out forward. That keeps the rain from coming down in my glasses, and it also soaks up the rain and keeps it from running down my face. So it's a huge help in the rain because I don't wear a full face helmet, and honestly don't want to wear a full face helmet. So there have definitely been days where I was like, man, I should get a full face helmet. But that does help tremendously by putting on that ball cap. So this, I hope, is one of many videos on just things about riding, being a biker, things you're going to encounter out on the road. And if this video helps even one person be safer when it's raining, then this will have been a great video for me. So guys, please, if you watch this video and you like it, share it with everybody. Let's get the word out. Like I said, these are just 5 things that can help a biker when they're riding in the rain. But guys, let's help our brothers and sisters out there that may not know exactly what they're doing in the rain, or just may be looking for that other advice. So guys, please help me out. Again, my name is Sonny. I am the Badger. If you haven't already, please like our page on the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle. We like to put tons of great content up there for you guys to enjoy daily. And remember, it's not about the destination, it's all about the ride. Talk to you soon.